Gaveesh and I'm 10 years old. Today my product is called the Learning Box. But first, let me tell you why I created it. The Learning Box was developed to address the problem of unsuitable travel packs for toddlers on an airplane. So, I'm going to ask you two questions now. Do you ever become uneasy when you see a toddler boarding the same flight as you? Raise your hand. Wow. Okay, next question. Do you pray to God that when the toddler is on the same flight as you, you don't want it to sit next to you? Raise up your hand. Wow. Well, the Learning Box solves everything. So, inside the Learning Box has flashcards, some shapes, some faces, and a teddy bear. I don't know. It's a cookie monster. Okay, it's not furry, and it doesn't attract dust. We also have a clock which they can play with here. Then we also have a little book here with a pen. The pen will be attached so that the pen doesn't fall down. And we also have a stencil so they can learn how to write their alphabet as well. Yeah. Alright, and we also have a Learning Box app. So now you may be asking, why do we need to have an app? Because some toddlers, they want to use their iPad or their parents' phone. So we decided to make an app just for that. They can use the app alone or they can use both at the same time. It's up to them. Alright, so my target customers of the Learning Box are airlines and toddlers. And we are promoting it by using social media and the airline's website. Our competitors of the Learning Box are basically the travel packs that the airlines provide. So, because the travel packs, it's unsuitable for the toddlers because when they want to use the color pencils, it sometimes may fall down. And when they give like the workbooks to do it, when they give the books on an airplane, well, they don't know how to read. So that's why it's unsuitable. But the Learning Box, it has all the stuff needed there. It has their alphabets and their numbers and flashcards. Meet the management team. I am the CEO of the Learning Box. I am a risk taker and I love solving problems. And that is my mom, who is the product specialist in my Learning Box. Our financial projections are in 2023, I plan to sell 20 boxes per month. In 2024, I plan to sell 35 boxes per month. In 2025, I plan to sell 50 boxes per month. Now the Learning Box is still a prototype and I plan to improve it further. In the future, I need help to team up with the airlines and I need 7,000 ringgit to roll out the first phase of the Learning Box. Invest in me. I've been on 45 plane rides and I know what a child needs during a flight. Thank you.
All right, good job. All right, judges?
Wow, Gaveesh, what a enthusiastic and assertive ending. I like that. In fact, I don't think you even needed the notes at all. You had it all in your mind. But sometimes we are nervous and you think you need to have that, but I don't think you needed it. Excellent presentation and learning from experience. Now, the question I have for you is basically, what are you going to do exactly with that 7,000 ringgit?
With that 7,000 ringgit, basically I'm going to probably upgrade the Learning Box more because it's still a prototype right now. I plan to probably make the Learning Box a bit more because the toys here, they're a bit cheap, I plan to do more expensive toys in the Learning Box and yeah.
Okay, great. And my second question is that, how long can this Learning Box keep the attention of the kid? How many hours?
Good question. So basically, the toddler, he doesn't distract the passengers and he will be attached to the Learning Box for quite a long time because it has all the educational stuff there. Yes.
What is the target range of the ages that you are highlighting with this box?
All right, so the learning box is for toddlers 1 to 3 years old.
1 to 3. Cool. I think if you get connected with an airlines, though, you're going to get a lot more than 50 boxes a month, just to let you know.
Okay.
So you'll need to think through your costings and things on that.
Okay.
I'm wondering if you've tried some of these items out with toddlers. Like, have you done what we would call as like a case study where, or not a case study, but just like a focus group where you could get some toddlers together and actually, it would be interesting to see you get some of these other like activity sets that some of the airlines offer, and then also have your box and like compare what is it that someone in that age range likes to play with or not. Because one of the things I noticed is having a pencil and like stencils. I have 3 children who've all flown on a lot of flights also, and like for age 1 to 3, I would say that the stencil's not necessarily the best thing, but maybe like stickers or something would be. So have you thought of like getting groups of kids together to see like what that, what would keep them busy?
I haven't thought about that really, but I'll try it out.
Yeah, I think that would be helpful because I love the idea of it, and I love coming from a kid. Like if I'm at an airlines in their marketing department and I hear a kid pitching to me his box idea, that's like super exciting for me compared to if I'm sitting in a room with my own marketing team trying to figure out what do we do for these kids on the flight. So I think you have a lot of potential coming as a kid, like who also has flown a lot, to give these ideas and think if you can tweak some of the products inside that it would actually like go really well for the airlines in particular.
Okay.
Gaveesh, well done. I love the idea. I'm one of those people who get onto the aeroplane and go and sit far away from the toddler. Just interestingly enough, your learning box, is it an actual box? And what does it weigh?
Can you repeat the question?
Your learning box, is it an actual wooden box? I'm more interested about how heavy it weighs for a traveler.
Well, how heavy is the box? The box is actually
Yep.
really light because we didn't make it heavy, because if we made it heavy, the toddlers would be struggling to carry the box everywhere.
Yeah, I was thinking if you would consider maybe something like a learning bag as well, which is maybe lighter. And I'm just thinking of the parents carrying all the things around, if it will maybe be easier if they can have some of these in a bag. But either way, if you say your box is light enough, then it's no problem. Well done. I think you did an excellent presentation.
All right.
Hi, Gaveesh. Good
Hello.
job. Well done. I too am one of these people that I think I've done nearly 5,000 flights now, and so I avoid the toddlers. I just want to know, out of all the things you're putting in the box, what of the things in there can they actually still throw at me?
What they can throw? Well, if the toddler throws the thing, the toddler has anger issues. Because a normal toddler wouldn't just simply throw the thing unless he's... Yeah.
I agree. I love your personality. It's a very fun idea. And actually, I think it's a really good idea. So good luck with it.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Gaveesh. Good job. All right. Judges, can you please key in the score? Gaveesh.